Well, here we are, guys. It's Sunday, the 21st of August. Yeah, it's literally a fortnight today when there's a group of 8 of us going up on Elphick's North Lake for a 6-night session, which I'm really looking forward to after what happened down at West End. Today we are in the Hazelden Country car park in Tunbridge, and we're just about to have a go on the old ballast pit, a bit of floater fishing. Had to do some work at home today in the back garden, which I've been meaning to do for a while. Done a tip run, etc. So now hopefully 3 or 4 hours fishing and hopefully bag a carp or two. Be nice to get a 20 or a decent one in this session. Yeah, we're ready to go. Got everything we need necessary, a mix of floaters, all the necessary 5 to sort of 20 gram floats, plenty of size 10, size 8 hooks, and yeah, we've already got some mixers and krill floaters already trimmed and shaved down, so we can glue them to the back of the hook ready, so we're not hanging about. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Let's get over there and see if we can get one. Well, I'm wondering, guys, whether they've had a hammering over the weekend. It's yeah, I'm really struggling to get anything going here. I've had 2 come up and take a couple of floaters so far, and that's it. Give it another hour, see what we can do, see if we can get one or 2 feeding. Very strange, very strange. Well, there you go, guys, there's a couple feeding now. Yeah, nothing major, but there's a couple feeding, so hopefully as time goes on we can build their confidence up. Yeah, you can see the old rocket about in the pads, so yeah, it's taken a while, but we'll see. Hopefully we get one. We'll give it a couple of hours. Fingers crossed. Well, guys, as much as I love my session fishing, you can't beat going light. Look at that. Look how nice and light that is. That, the unhooking mat, the rod landing net. Very nice. There we go. Mix of floaters, spam in case we need it. 2 catapults, because you always need one as a spare. Yeah, little Dow SS 2600, and that's my floater rod. Sportex specimen. Yes, one thing's for sure, guys, it's going to be a struggle, no doubt about that. It's going to be a struggle. One would be a right result today, no doubt about it. One would be a result for a few hours fishing. Well, guys, I've got to be honest, I was just getting ready to go, to be fair. It's been hard work. I've been here, what, 3 hours or so now. Really struggled to get them going. Yeah, and I thought, do you know what, I'll have one last cast. There was one sort of troughing out there on his own, and bang, we got one in there. I can't quite believe it, to be fair. It really has been a struggle to get them going. And yeah, I've polted out a few more. I think after this one, that'd be it. Which just goes to show it's always worth coming, for 2 or 3 hours. No matter what time you've got in hand, you've always got a chance. Bottom fishing or float fishing, stalking. If you're lucky enough to have rivers and lakes near you, give it a go. It's great fun. Have one rod, free lining, or one rod fishing the bottom. You never know what you can pick up, and big or small, I'll take them all at the end of the day. I just love me carp fishing and well, fishing in general. But yeah, another Sunday afternoon worthwhile coming out. Right, let's get her out. Happy days. Here we go, guys. struggle with just a few fish come out every now and then, taking a few mixers, but we'll take that one. That's a cracker. Nice and dark. Clean as a whistle. Not very happy about being caught though. Yeah, we'll take that one. Lovely and dark. Yep. That one took the krill floater. Yeah. Super glue to the back of the hook, to the shank. Yeah, there we go. I think that's all we're going to get today, because they're playing hard to get, that's for sure. But yeah, it's nice to come light for a few hours and get one. Right guys, just wanted to run through what I use in amongst lily pads and weed. Nice streamline float. I think it's 5 or 10 grams. Very slim. And braided hook lengths. Braided hook lengths because they cut through the weed and the pads rather than getting, you know, caught up in it and breaking off on mono. And yeah, I've just lost the mixer, but all we're doing is we're putting a groove in the mixers and super gluing onto a size 10 or 8 hook. And yeah, like I say, braid, it cuts through pads and weed. You know, I see so many people breaking off using mono hook lengths, floater fishing in weed and pads. It's absolutely unnecessary. And yeah, and keep it to a minimum, the hook length. You know, I know it might cut down your bites, but it's about 3 foot long. This one, and that's all you need. So yeah, that gives you an. Oh, by the way, and £15 mainline. Be sensible with your mainline as well. Yeah, you want a nice forgiving rod. I use a 2.5 test curve Tony Fordham, or Sportex, shall I say. Yeah, so right, let's get on with it. Good evening all. Yeah, we're a day on from when we started the video. Well, you could call it a new video, to be fair. Yeah, going to work today. We're on Monday, the 22nd of August, I believe it is. And yeah, we've come back to the old ballast bit. It's about 4:30 now in the afternoon. Crept down to the far corner, and yeah, there's fish here. It's looking really good. I've literally put 2 pouches of not chum mixers, but mixers, dog biscuits out. And yeah, I've had 2 or 3 fish come up now. One of them starting to trough out there quite well. There's 2 working together. But yeah, they're out there and having it. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get in amongst them. Yeah, I'm going to get the rod out of its sleeve in a minute, test the hook, make sure I haven't got to redo anything, and yeah, see where we go from there. But there could be as many as, looking at other ripples now, there could be as many as 3 or 4 here now, to be honest. Yeah, it's looking good. So enough waffling. I'm going to check the rig over, and yeah, in 10 minutes or so, keep them going. In 10 minutes or so, I think we'll be ready to cast. They're looking pretty confident out there, that's for sure. Catch up with you in a bit. There's a few feeding now, guys. We've got probably 4 or 5 feeding now. Yeah, we don't want to go at it too soon. There's a couple of real small ones in there, but there is a good one as well. So yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, it's looking good. Well guys, that didn't take long at all. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and there's one in the net. And yeah, there was a couple of fish just troughing out there, and I thought, you know what, let's just have a cast, because they were quite finicky early on yesterday. So yeah, happy days. Definitely spooked them all. There's nothing out there now taking. So yeah, big case of getting on the move pretty rapid back down the other end, see what we can find. Well, happy days. Yeah, literally been actually cast out. I mean, that's my first cast, to be fair. Noticed a couple out there troughing. It's just a case of getting the rig in the right place, and yeah, one of them lovely bites where it just comes up and the old float just follows in behind them. And yeah, proper chunky one, this one. Look at that fella, he's lovely, that one. Yeah, probably it's got to be around about the probably 17-18 pound mark. Yeah, proper nice fish. Yeah, we'll take that for a few hours floater fishing. Quickly show the other side. He's got a chance of being a proper whacker, that one has. He's got the shape, that's for sure. Nice drop belly on it. Yeah, lovely fish. That's why I love coming, even for a few hours. If you get it right, you can catch them. So, right, let's get this one back and make a move down the other end and see if we can find some more feeding. Right guys, just want to point out, I've moved down the other end, and yeah, don't rush when you're floater fishing. If you've got a few hours, it doesn't matter if it takes you, you know, an hour or so to get them going. Especially if you can see them on the surface, it might take you a while, especially if they're pressured, to get them going. I've been down here, what, about half an hour now, and yeah, there's 2 or 3 taking. I'll show you them in a minute. There's 2 or 3 taking, but yeah, I don't think they're confident enough yet to catch one. But just letting you know, don't rush into it and spook them. There's a lot of fish around these fish that are taking that I reckon will also start feeding, but you've got to let them get that confident. I mean, at the moment I can see definitely four different ones out there feeding, so let them get their confidence. Take your time. You know, I'm sitting down, stay off the skyline so they can't see you, keep down low, that way you're not going to spook them. Don't make any hasty casts. Right, yeah, I shall show you in a second. They're certainly starting to get confident. There we go guys, second one of the evening. From the other end of the lake. I spooked them earlier when I caught that one really quickly, but yeah, it's a smaller one of the two, but definitely the prettiest one. Happy days, always worth coming out for a few hours, doing a bit of stalking, a bit of floater fishing. But yeah, if you like the video guys, give us a thumbs up, think about subscribing, by all means follow me, Adam Honeyset on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram, and one thing's for sure, we'll see you on the bank again soon.